And yes, we are back. We're back again in Fernbus. It's the return of the Fernbus. Something I said that wouldn't be coming back on a regular basis. Ha ha ha! We have returned to some Fernbus. I've been wanting to try and do something in Fernbus that I hadn't done split up. And been some discussions over the last few streams about am I going to be doing my capital city tour as I normally do each year as fast as possible in a minibus. Yes, but then I thought, well, why not do it at a slower pace? Why not go around every capital city in Fernbus with passengers in a coach at normal speeds and explore the map? So that is what we're going to do, and thank you very much for the hosts, starting from where we ended up last time, at the Treff Hotel Panorama. And we're in the standard MAN coach, which I've already got running, and we're going to be making, on this first leg anyway, a trip to Berlin. So good afternoon, Trent, Nico, Crisp, JP and Captain Britannia. If you're watching this on YouTube, by the way, and you're new to the content, Fernbus used to be a regular every single Friday. This will be going out on a Friday. Not sure of the frequency of these, but certainly a way of getting myself back into Fernbus by doing this journey. So hello Dark Master as well. So if we go to the map, this is where we are, the Treff Hotel Panorama. This first leg is going to take us up here to Berlin, obviously capital of Germany. Then we'll see what time we get for today's stream anyway. Next stop will be Amsterdam. Amsterdam then to Luxembourg. Luxembourg down here to Paris. Paris then to Bern. Bern to Vienna. And then from Vienna, we will go back to the Treff Hotel. Not all going to be in this one video because that's a lot of miles. We'll certainly make our way. Brussels. Have I forgotten one? I've forgotten one, haven't I? Yeah, that's a good start, isn't it? Well, we'll see what happens when we get... How can I forget Brussels? Okay, so then it'll be... It's a good start, isn't it? Alex, thank you very much for that. Thank you indeed. It's going well. Okay, so in that case, it'll be Berlin to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Brussels, Brussels to Luxembourg, Luxembourg to Paris, Paris to Bern, Bern to Vienna, Vienna back to the Treff Hotel. I was so careful when I was looking at the map. I forgot about... I apologise to anybody from Brussels. Oh dear. No Munich. Well, no, Munich's not the capital of Germany. Berlin is. Subscribe for the ASMR ear licking stream. Don't disappoint. I can... Anyway, right, we've got our standard MAN coach. We are holding up a lot of traffic here, by the way. So we'll check some of these people in. Hopefully, some of them are going to Berlin. Hang on, I haven't turned my thing on yet. Right, you're going to Berlin. No problem at all. You. Yep, you're going to Berlin as well. Oh, hello, that was someone. And he licked his ear. You're going to Lyon. Well, it's not my fault you're an idiot. You. You want to book a ticket to Berlin? I can't believe I missed Brussels. Okay. Is it one of those days? Yeah. Right. Ciao indeed. You? Yeah, that's good. You're going to Berlin. Let's go over here to you. It's raining now. You're going to Berlin. Yeah. You? Yeah. You're going to the Berlin place. You? I'm getting wet. You're going to Berlin. I'm getting wet, people. You're going to Dusseldorf. I'm not going there. Berlin. Yep, you're good. Yeah, Berlin, you're good. Yep, you're all good. Yep, you're going to the Berlin as well. You're an idiot. Okay. I need an umbrella. I do. And you're going to Berlin. Okay, is everybody that aren't idiots? Yeah, you two are idiots. Okay, let's shut this down. Okay, right, in the first time in a while then, That's quite rainy. We need to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff travel service going to Berlin. On the side of the coach, hang on. Yeah. On the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive. In the seatbelt pocket in front of you, oh, it works. Oh, we got the let's go back as well. Such a professional. In the seatbelt pocket in front of you, you'll find the next of kin card. I'm so good at this. If you'd like to fill out your next of, if you'd like to fill out your details on that card, we can contact your next of kin in the event of your unfortunate death on this journey. That's it. I'm so out of practice. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. That one. There we are. Wow. Ah, dear, oh dear. All these people are going to be camping on the coach. This video is not going to Berlin. I know. Can we get balloons? I could put balloons up, but can we get... Hang on, have I got balloons on this one? Yeah, balloons are there. There are balloons. We can leave the balloons up because it's the first one back in Fernbus, I suppose. Right then, let's sit ourselves down. Are we only going to Berlin? No, the plan is to also go to Amsterdam, but I've only set Berlin. That's quite thundery. Right, let's pop it in gear. Indicate, and the first time in a long time we're going to be hearing this.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren
I've been holding up all this traffic while I've been sat there waiting.
Wählt sich einfach in
oh, they've had a bit of a... Oh, that's a thing.
Tipp fürs Internet, schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt,
hang on.
euch einfach unsere
I haven't done that. Bear with me. Oh, I didn't click start journey, did I? Hi, Ethan. See, it's been so long since I've been in this.
Aktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch...
It's not even telling me how long I've got to go to get to Berlin.
Wir Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now in English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we
I don't know why the WC sign's on. It's on.
The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout.
What's the next map expansion for the game? No idea.
In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
AC's too cold. It's 20.
If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly.
Currently watching me in Oxford. I'm not in Oxford.
Journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com.
Yeah, I will up it when I
on Facebook. Of course, we're always
get to a place where I can do the stoppie.
Our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it
22 to 24? God no, you boil.
Ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy travelling with Flixbus.
Right, so we'll get to the bottom of this road, and then we'll that's thundery. We'll tweak the air conditioning so that they like it. Your house is at 18 degrees. In the winter, I have mine set to 21. But it's not winter, so that's not a thing. If you are watching this on YouTube, there will be some links in the description below. One to the Twitch page where you can watch this madness live. And madness is probably the right word. And one to the Discord server where you can be among other people that are slightly odd as well. So that's the thing. Right, are they going to complain still it's too cold? So yeah, we'll see how long it takes us to get to Berlin. It shouldn't take too long, although it's not telling me how far away it is. And then we'll see if we can get over to Amsterdam. Slightly, you are more than slightly odd. Especially you. Es ist kalt. My nipples are frozen. Or whatever frozen is in German. And not the let it go. That's a hill. That's definitely a hill. Oh wow. I'm going to take 4 hours to get to Germany. Germany? To get to Berlin. Coach, that's impressive talk. It's some talk. Yeah, I've been looking for reasons to sort of refire back up Fernbus. I was running out of things to do in it when I finished the series before. But I thought about just visiting every capital city, then we'll see how it goes from there. So it's not going to be a weekly thing on YouTube. Farming YouTube seems to hate. And Tourist Bus is coming to an end. My tour around the island anyway. So, and I'm not going anywhere near the bus until it's actually a proper game. So I thought I'd do some of this. And it does look good. You should visit every city, including capital cities. Well, we're visiting every capital city. What's YouTube's favourite game? Are you not playing Fortnite? Never. No. The thing is, I've never been... Oh, that's the thing. I've never been one to, you know... Oh, no, wrong one. 5? There we are. I've never been one to chase YouTube views. If I wanted to do that, then yeah, I'd be playing Fortnite and Minecraft. I've never been about that. I don't do clickbait. I don't chase YouTube views. I've said this quite a lot in the past that if it got to a point on Twitch or within the community, I did miss the right turn, that I can't keep up with comments, then I'll stop. Oops. Yeah, no, it was fine. I wasn't paying attention to the map. I've been so used to playing like ETS2 and stuff, and ATS, where it tells you which way to go. I've forgotten about that. Anyway, right, let's get back out on the... there's a mirror up there. Let's get out here. Penalty points. Yeah, that's fine. No, again, Infamous, you know, I quite like the fact that, you know, people join the streams, which is fantastic. People follow, which is great. People subscribe, which is great. I quite like the fact that although the number of people watching a stream is increasing slowly, it's not to a point where I can't keep up with the chat. I've tried watching streamers where you just can't keep up. Which means that if you're watching and you want to ask the streamer something, when you want to get involved, you can't, because they're never going to see the chat. So I quite like being small and like out the way. Whoa! I won't be like the ferret one day. As I said, I will never get to that point. My community is more important to me than money and fame and everything else. Which is why, you know, there'll be less stuff on YouTube next year, and I'm going to focus more on Twitch. Right, it's still not telling me how far it is to Berlin, so that's slightly broken, but, you know, we'll just keep going until we get there. But yeah, I thought I'd start off with the standard MAN, which I think is the same coach that I ended with. I'm not leaving YouTube altogether, just next year I won't be creating any new content for YouTube. The only thing going on YouTube will be the Twitch streams. Because I enjoy the Twitch streams too much. Well, yeah, that's what I like as well, JP. So it's never been about the money, it's certainly not about fame. I'd be doing this if I didn't get anything from it. Right, Leipzig is straight on. It's odd that it's not telling me how far I've got to go to get to Berlin. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this going forward. It may be that every couple of weeks we'll do the next bit of the journey. So it might only be like 3 streams worth, 3 or 4 maybe, and we'll get round the whole of the capital cities. But this first one, I thought I'd stream it. I have been infamous. You know, everyone starts somewhere. Is this rain due to clear up? Hopefully. Don't really want it raining all the way to the end. So yeah, so for those watching live, slight change tonight. We've got farming this evening instead of tomorrow afternoon. And tomorrow afternoon we've got some flight. MSFS is working. Now, I did think about that, Infamous, about doing the football DLC. I'm not a fan of it. So I wouldn't want to sort of push something that I don't enjoy myself. If that makes sense. I just think there's just something lacking with the football DLC. It's a good idea, and again, it was a test bed for things that ended up then in Tourist Bus and then consequently ended up in the bus. But I'm just not a fan. But yeah, it is quite nice just to get back in Fernbus. It's nice just to cruise and chill. So it shouldn't take us too long to get to Berlin. If only we knew how far it was. How is the bus? Well, this coach, I really like the standard MAN. Obviously, the advantage of me having the football DLC is I've got the football version of it I can use within Fernbus as well, with the tables and things. Right, slow down through the tunnel. We ever go back to the bus? I have thought about it, but to be honest, there's nothing new. It's still the one line. It's still like the 2 buses. There's nothing fantastic, so I think I'm just going to keep away from it. I unfortunately don't think it will ever be the thing that it promised to be, which is an absolute shame because you know, TML knocked it out of the park with Tourist Bus, and now this is finally working well. This is a hit. But I just think they just missed the mark somewhere with the bus. The concept's good, but I just don't think that they should have waited to release it. Yes, it's PC only, Fernbus. It was overhyped. I was fortunate enough to be in on the beta testing for it, and was disappointed the first time I fired it up, and even the content I created on it, I was struggling to find something new to do, because there just isn't anything. Personally, I think they should have waited until it was more of a game before releasing it. Yeah, and that police sim, I like that. Looking forward to doing that in multiplayer. We'll be doing that in a few weeks' time when multiplayer is released for it. And don't know on the multiplayer aspect of the bus. Again, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, I should have come off there, shouldn't I? Let's just dive in here then. Yep. Oops.
Alter, wo hast du denn deinen Führerschein gemacht?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about that. It's just a slight accident. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. There's just something with the bus that just doesn't seem to gel. This, yeah, you could jump in this, do a short journey, do a long journey, different times of day. The map is so huge. Even without the DLCs, the standard map in Germany, you've got, quite enough driving to keep you going. But, if you've got the DLCs and the maps, it does make it a lot better. I think visually, I still prefer Tourist Bus over this, but it is quite nice. This is quite relaxing sim. Really must look in my mirrors more. Right. No idea how far we've got to go to Berlin. Yeah, Berlin is some distance away. It'll be fine. I even like the rain effect. They do winter really well, and they do rain really well. And I love the audio. I love the visuals. It's running, I think, the best it's ever run. They've finally done some optimization, so it actually works properly. Going to a time about halfway there. Okay, so yeah, we'll probably up get to Amsterdam as well then. I don't know, I quite like Tourist Bus. It's a different sort of driving to this. It's, the roads are great. I'm not a fan of the economy mode. Although, once the economy mode finally ever gets to this, I think that'd be good. Personally, I think TML should have focused on this more rather than the bus. If they'd have brought an economy mode into this and multiplayer into this, I think this would have been the one that I think could have boosted them more. Because I think having a coach company in this and having multiplayer where you could have other drivers driving around the map at the same time, or doing a convoy in multiplayer, so you can have 3 or 4 coaches taking a mass group to an event, that could be quite cool. So, again, my speculation only, how cool would it be if you, like where we parked up there at the Treff Hotel, if there was like 200 people there waiting to get on, the first person had to board all their passengers until they were full. Then if you pulled away, second driver pulled up, got their passengers, pulled away, third driver got up, got their passengers, pulled away. That'd be quite cool. And then when you unloaded, you all had to unload to get your passengers off. I like the fact that although we're not playing Tourist Bus, in Tourist Bus you can buy second-hand coaches. If that was available in this, and the fact Tourist Bus as well, the second-hand coaches are ex-Flixbus coaches, because you can generally see the Flixbus writing on them still. Little details like that they've perfectly got right. I think if they focused a bit more time on this, they'd have an absolute hit on their hands. But I still like it, which is why I wanted to come back to it. I'm still enjoying Tourist Bus. I still like this, and I've been putting content out on this since it released. Okay, so straight on to Berlin. So when we get to Berlin, we'll change coach and do Berlin to Amsterdam in something else. Maybe even at the end of this, pick up on the leaderboard of shame. I can do a double decker. That's fine. I don't try the VDL one much actually. I can do the VDL rather than the Skyliner. It is a Christmas stream idea, CN. Yeah, I think Frankfurt is the only airport that you can go to. Yeah, normally the Christmas stream I drive a minibus and literally go flat out, like 130k, and get round all of the capital cities in one go. I wanted to do it this way, so it's a normal coach journey thing. It may only be like 3 separate bits of content to do them all, and then or maybe have a look at another idea. Yeah, maybe I'll have a look at the football DLC again, but so I'm not a fan. But we'll see. Sure, we'll think of something. I thought about getting the Discord involved, and maybe doing like a roaming driver thing, but have Discord pick the destination. So if I'm going to do this as a stream possibly, or even as a YouTube video, I could pick a sort of 4 or 5 destinations and let Discord have a vote on where I go, and the next video then will go to that location. So people at Discord will then pick where I end up, and then get to that location, Discord picks again. So even pick the vehicle, pick the destination. So it makes a reason to be in the Discord community, because you might be able to get involved then as to what coach I drive and where I go. And hopefully it stops raining by the time I get to Berlin. So yeah, next Saturday, for those watching live, there will be no streams. I'm just mentioning that, Infamous, because we've got our Discord meetup at Donington Race Circuit. So that's next Saturday. But there'll be 2 streams on the Sunday. You bought Tourist Bus a few weeks ago and was disappointed. You've got to get over that initial the first bit where you've got to buy the apartment and then work your way through the tutorial bit. Once you get past that, it actually can be enjoyable, but I'm more of a fan now on just doing a free roam route. So just exploring the island, because that twisty road to Betancuria is stunning. The twisty bit down to Esquinzo is good. The bit down to Cafette and the lighthouse is enjoyable. It's the economy mode or the company mode. I say I'm not a fan of.
Hast du den Blitzer gesehen?
I don't speeding. I'm doing 99. But the actual driving experience is good. This has got no real aim. There's no end game. There's no goal in this. You just drive from place to place. So if there was an economy system in this or a financial aspect to this, then it would give you a reason to do the driving. But I just still really enjoy this because of the variety of coaches, the good map. Now, you know, I'm fortunate enough to have all the DLC. But even just driving around Germany is enjoyable. Yeah, just get through that initial setup phase and it does become more enjoyable. It does feel quite restrictive, certainly if you've played Fernbus. Look at standing water, that looks so nice. Certainly if you played Fernbus, the map is a lot smaller in Tourist Bus, obviously. Wow. Okay, that lorry's sped ahead. Well, there was rumours of it coming to this game. I knew that was going to happen.
Ich kenne Taxifahrer, die besser fahren als Sie.
I just couldn't brake quickly enough. I don't know why the AI just stopped. Yeah, they've been talking about economy system coming to this game for a while. I'm out of the loop now on TML. They decided to focus their minds on larger YouTubers. So didn't want people like me that have followed them from the very beginning to be a part of things anymore. That's an AI car. Where am I going now? Berlin. And it stopped raining. I didn't even look to see if we got to take any breaks on this. Oops. Ich bin ein Berliner. Indeed you do. Right, hopefully get a bit of sun coming out now. So we'll get to Berlin. We'll see if we can then get to Amsterdam. Can't believe I forgot Brussels. So this may only be like a 2-trip capital city tour. We'll see. Yeah, it's still not telling me how far I've got to go to Berlin. You're not actually, you're just quoting JFK. Oh, there you go. Rain has stopped. The ground will dry up. The sun will come out. And all will be good in the world. So we get to Berlin. Can your bus get damaged? It doesn't show damage. Again, in Tourist Bus, because of the modelling system, your vehicle does get damaged. You don't see the damage. If the economy system came to this, then yes. And it does in the football DLC. Again, you don't see it. You see it get dirty. But you don't actually see the damage. But you then have to repair your vehicle in the football DLC, which, again, once it comes to this, that will just open up this completely. You know, I'd love to start a coach company, do routes, make money, you know, start off with one coach, build it up, employ other drivers, other coaches. So eventually when it does come, I think it'll boost things. I just hope they do it before, you know, SCS do something. Because as soon as SCS do something, that'll be the end of this. So we shall see. All right, coming off here. Berlin and Dresden down here. So we'll go down here then. I think they will just improve bits of the map. There's nothing specifically I'd like to see added, but I think they will go back and make improvements and add things. You know, some bits of the map, you know, like Luxembourg. I know there's not a lot in Luxembourg. It's not a very big country, but it was a bit disappointing. You gonna let me out, Mercedes van? Yes, you are. Thank you. So yeah, and again, you know, they're still making tweaks to Tourist Bus, so they are still making tweaks to this. They haven't forgotten about it completely, and there will be more map content coming. There will be more coaches coming. You're not going to let me out? Yes, you are. And I do hope they carry on with it, you know, adding more countries, adding more features, because it is still really good. They did come up with a great concept. You know, unfortunately, they released it too early because of the concerned issue with SCS. Well, the reason pretty much that TML released this, because around the same sort of time SCS were touting rumours, and they've put information on their blog about it, about European Coach Simulator. They've got a couple of coach models done, they've got licensing for a couple, and they're rumoured to be bringing out a coach sim. So I think that's the reason that TML launched this too early. And it was well too early. It was extremely buggy when they launched it. Now, with SCS, if you look on the ETS2 map, there's still bus stops. In every town, there's a bus station. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 12 months we see SCS bring out European Coach Simulator. And if they do that, and if they do it well, then it will be a real struggle for this then. Because if they get the modelling well as they do with the trucks, you know, they've got the road infrastructure, they've got the AI infrastructure, they'll have the multiplayer infrastructure, you've got an economy mode already there. All you need is to change from picking up a load to going to a bus station and picking up a load of passengers that are going to a destination. That's it. That's all they've got to change. So if SCS do that, then that would just be the ultimate coach sim, because they've got everything else there. They've got a huge map. They've got everything else that works and is awesome. Yeah, again, that's an issue. To me, it's not a deal breaker. I like the fact you can get out and check passengers in. It's more about the driving aspect to me, which is, you know, similar thing to Train Sim and Train Sim World. You know, Train Sim's better for trains. Train Sim World, you can get out and wander about. Not a fan. As you'll see this coming Wednesday. But I think the whole map, variety, vehicles, everything else is the thing with this. Yeah, and more maps still coming. They're not giving up on this. But I just think, you know, a coach sim based on the SCS map with the economy system that's already there, I think we're going to see it. I think it'll just appear, because they kept multiplayer quiet. I think it'll be, oh, by the way, we've got a new game. It's called Euro Coach Simulator. There you go. Which cities have I been to today? We started off at the Treff Hotel Panorama, which is where we ended last time. And we're making our way to Berlin, where I don't think we're far from now, because of the big towery thing there. And we're then going to trek on to Amsterdam. I think London would be a good fit, because obviously Flixbus are coming into the UK now. So I think London would be quite good. You'd have to just drive to the Channel Tunnel and then drive out again. So it wouldn't be much in London. So it'd only be a bit of motorway to get from the Channel Tunnel up to London. But it'd be interesting. Yeah, and again, I don't think there will be Infamous. I think, you know, if it comes, and don't forget, they rumoured about it, 5 years ago? So it's still sat there on the back burner. So if SCS, you know, did launch something, I think it'd be awesome, personally. But until then, we've got this awesomeness. I'm going to go down there. That light might be slightly red. It's fine. We'll go left here. So, stop 1, or capital city 1. We've made it to Berlin. You're an hour early arriving. Doesn't surprise me. Again, I'm not... because you wouldn't necessarily stop at them, would you? So you wouldn't... I'm not bothered by cities. And again, Flixbus, if they're coming... If you're going from London to Paris by coach, it doesn't stop anywhere else, does it? It goes straight out of London, straight down to the Channel Tunnel, on, and then straight to Paris with a couple of service breaks. It doesn't stop at any other towns. So you wouldn't necessarily... If you were just adding London, I think is all they would add is London. Right, so capital city number 1, Berlin. We have arrived before schedule. Right, there we go. Our passengers have got off. Let's log out and see how we did. So 13 passengers transported, 1 ticket sold, 2 stops completed, contact with Central. I didn't click the start journey thing. Didn't run out of fuel. Well, that's a model Victoria coach station. Probably a bit like the one in Paris where it's underground. Arrived on time, didn't depart on time. Air conditioning 87%, so close. 3 accidents, got done for speeding once. Drove on a road 100% of the time. Speed limits maintained 98% of the time. Safety list is broken 7 times. Right, we go back to the main menu. And we'll do the next leg, which is going to be Berlin to Amsterdam. Where we will change coach. We will go double decker. Right, start game. So, we'll go new. So up here, so we'll go from Berlin all the way to Amsterdam in one hit. That's going to be a hell of a journey. 783 kilometers. That's going to take a while. Hi, Blinky. Right, vehicle then. We'll go VDL double decker, which is that little beastie. Is there any rest options? It probably will tell me to rest. Have we got the Simpson stuff travel? Yes, we have. There we go. So Simpson stuff travel livery for that one. So 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll click start game. I don't know what scale this is at. It's not like 1 to 20 or anything. Right, so VDL double decker time this time. Let's climb aboard. Fire it up. Maybe. There we go. Activate our destination display. I remember all the switch gear is on this one now. Okay, passenger lights on, reading lights on, drive monitor off, passenger monitor on, restroom clearance on, Wi-Fi clearance on. That's the speedo. This side. Put lights on. Down here then we've got air conditioning. That will set to 21. All good. Open luggage compartment. Right, go and check in at... Oh wow, okay. Yeah, well you've all got to bend down and slide your luggage in down there. It'll be fine. Okay.
Moin. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Am I bound for your direction? I don't know where you're going yet. You're going to Amsterdam, so yeah, hopefully.
Auf geht's.
I'm not Alf Gates, but okay. You?
Hallo, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
I do want to see your ticket, otherwise I'd be letting you on the bus and I'll probably get a sack for doing that. You just disappeared.
Hello? Hier, mein Ticket.
You're going to Amsterdam with a paper ticket and a cardigan. That's a look. And you look like a zebra.
Ciao. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
You're going to Amsterdam. Cattle in the back, please. Zebra isn't cattle, is it? No.
Hello? Bitte sehr.
You're going to Amsterdam as well. Okay, you?
Grüezi, hier ist mein Ticket. Danke.
You want to take the longest coach journey in the world? That's probably South America, I should imagine. Hi, Cactus.
Hallo, ist das gültig? Dankeschön.
Amsterdam.
Hi, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Amsterdam.
Hallo, das Ticket, bitte.
You're going to Amsterdam with what looks like a pair of curtains.
Hallo, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
You're going to Amsterdam. That's good. You?
Ciao, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
I do want
Ciao.
to see your ticket, otherwise I'd be letting you on. Is that everybody? It's everybody. Let's close the lowest hatch in the world. Where are the most people? We got a couple down here. Are there more upstairs? Where's the stairs? Someone's nicked the stairs. Oh, they're there. It's okay. We found them. Oh, see, you've got the best seat. You're just sat right at the front here, aren't you? Because that's where you'd want to sit, isn't it? Just so you could see what's going on and see the impending crash. Anyway, let's do the announcement thing. Ladies and gentlemen, and you down there, you have to listen. Welcome aboard the Simpson Stuff FlixBus travel service going to Amsterdam. On the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seatbelt pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you'd also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, bank numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., that's the one. We'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Right. Can I get this in one take? Only mucked up slightly. Sorry, I didn't listen. Can you repeat that? No. Definitely not. Right. So, close the front door. We'll click start ride. We have got to take a break somewhere along the way. Okay. Indicate and do this.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern.
Stagecoach?
Bevor wir richtig
What are you
in
doing
Fahrt
here?
kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich.
He did just say that.
Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich
Coach is quiet because obviously the engine's a long way back there. Look at where I'm sat and look at where the engine is. It's a long way back. So yeah, it's going to be quieter than the other one.
Wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
Yeah.
Hello and
Oh, hang
welcome
on.
to Flixbus.
English.
We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We're always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Yeah, I have mentioned that in the past, Ninja, that I think there should be people of varying languages get on. Certainly as this is now, there would be people speaking, although the driver, I think if the driver's supposed to be German, then if someone speaks to me in German, he's going to understand them. If the driver's German and then you get someone that's Dutch or French getting on, then would the driver understand them? But if you were in that country and you were speaking to the driver, you would try and speak in their language. So yeah. Yeah, and it's passenger talking. I think I quite like that in OMSI. That you get people talking on some of the buses, but I don't know. I've been on quite a few coach journeys, and you'll get people talking that are travelling together, but it's not generally loud because if people are travelling alone, they'll be talking to anybody, and sometimes there'll be a movie playing. Obviously, in this you can have the radio playing. I can't for copyright reasons, obviously, but I don't think you actually get that many people talking. Oh god, yeah, imagine that. If you had feedback cards. You downloaded OMSI. You're too intimidated to open it. Well, if you're not going to play it, just refund it. Be careful though, because you only get 2 hours gameplay before Steam will let you refund it. OMSI can be one of those. I've always said that you either love it or you hate it. But the best thing to do with OMSI, if you are serious about it and you think you'll enjoy it, then purchase the bus company simulator and use that to do your routes. It makes life a lot easier because it tells you what you need to put in the IBIS. It tells you what to pick from the routes. You can pick which map you like, which bus you like, which route you like. So much easier within the bus company sim, even if you're not planning on joining a bus company. I should really complete my I did a OMSI for Dummies video about 4 years ago, which was awful. I should really redo that. Right, pedal to the metal. So 723 kilometers to Amsterdam. You watched that the other day. God, some of my early YouTube videos are scary. I just sound like I'm about 12. Microphone quality is awful. And I was just so nervous. You just got OMSI. I have moments with OMSI. Yeah, even if you're not in a bus company, BCS is great because you can just go single player. Right, I want to do that map. I want to do that route, which tells you how long the routes are. I want to use that bus, and it just configures it. There's no mucking around with HOF files. And when you launch in the bus, it tells you at the top of the screen what route you got to pick, and you can find the information you need for the IBIS, etc. It makes it so much better. Yeah, it is definitely worth it. Right, so we've got 706k. We have got to stop at some point. It did say about 2 p.m, so it's currently 11:15. So they will start whinging, obviously, for us to take a break at some point. I did think we might get as far as Amsterdam, so we'll see how long it takes us. Because I think there are some longer jaunts then. Obviously, Brussels and then Luxembourg. Is it my birthday? No, we've added the balloons because it's the return of Fernbus. Luxembourg to Paris, not too bad. Paris to Vienna, or Paris to Bern, bit of a trek. Bern to Vienna, not too bad. And then Vienna back to Treff Hotel. So it might be like 3 separate trips. If I was doing this for YouTube, then I would have done probably Berlin as one, and then I would have probably split this in 2. So I would have picked somewhere halfway and done this as a couple of different trips, but not for the Twitchy. All right, let's go back in here. So yeah, so tonight, for those watching live, a change to the scheduled programming. We got some farm sim tonight, and tomorrow lunchtime is some more MSFS, flying from the Isle of Man over Ireland and ending up in Wales. Tomorrow, Tuesday is OMSI in London. That can only end well. Wednesday's Train Sim, possibly Train Sim World 2. I don't think so though. Thursday will be Forza Horizon 4, and next Friday some more American trucking, carrying on from where we got to in the previous stream. Nothing next Saturday because we've got our meetup, but next Sunday there will be more flight, and then farming in the evening. So loads of stuff coming up over the next week. Nice to see Fernbus back. Yeah, I've been trying to think of a reason to come back to it, and I think starting off by visiting every capital city, not in the same way we do it in one long stream at Christmas. I thought it'd be quite a good way of doing it. So we won't be visiting them all today, but we'll certainly get Amsterdam done, maybe down to Brussels. So that'll leave Luxembourg, Paris, Bern, Vienna. My favourite bus station in the game. The Paris one, the underground one in Paris, I think is done really well. I can't say I've got a ranking of bus stations. That's the only one that actually looks like a proper, or looks like the actual bus station. I think they did a lot of work on that. In fact, I've never visited any European bus stations. I wouldn't know what they actually look like. I've had to postpone my European bus station tour. Yeah, it's definitely just one of those relaxing sims to play. Old Town Rowan, thank you very much for the follow. Are you from an old town? Which old town are you from? When you get to Amsterdam, don't partake of any cake. I'll try not to. I've got to go straight ahead out here. You're from Manchester. Okay. You quite like Glasgow Botanic Bus Station. Well, there's a sentence I never thought I'd read out in my life. Yeah, if you're new to the streams and you're a Fernbus fan, there is a link there in chat to the Discord server. We're not just about the Fernbuses, about the OMSI, the farming, the trains, the planes, racing. Or else in there? There's a random chat in there, the food and drink place in there, all sorts of things. Very long-standing. It's about to celebrate its 6th birthday in a couple of months' time, which is quite scary, really, that I've been doing this that long. Very scary. So we've got to remember to take a break in a couple of hours' time, about 2 p.m. it reckoned. But I'm sure our passengers will be whinging at me to go, oh, we need to take a break. Oh, break. Light accident. Yeah, Mr. Passat just drove into me. I love the AI in this. They just don't get roadworks at all. Oh, now they're all going to shift lanes. Okay, yeah, that worked. There's just something with the AI and roadworks in this. It's like, no, we don't know what to do. We're confused. I think we just stop. And now I've got to get all my momentums back up again. I should really be back in there, shouldn't I? Let's go back in there. See, look, brand new road being built to our right. So I don't know, I can't remember if this, I know Tourist Bus is a little bit dynamic. So with an update, if they're doing roadworks, next time there's an update, those roadworks will then be in. I'm guessing at some point in the future when there's a map update to this bit of dual carriageway will no longer be under construction, but will then become motorway again. That's quite cool. I quite like that. It's not just a static map. The map is evolving. New bits of road, you see them under construction. So they must have a plan to go, right, that bit of road's under construction. Next update, we'll add a bit. So if you drove up and down here, these roadworks eventually would disappear, which is great. Oh, that's quite swayy. Yeah, he drove into me. Yeah, I get points deducted at the end. That's fine. So yes, we're double-deckering it this time with the BDL. Right, I've got a place for a P here, but I don't need a P because it's too early to P. Because we've only just left Berlin. And the people will have to wait for a P. And again, it'd be quite nice with this, with the rest area thing, if the people actually got off the coach. So that when you actually pulled up at the rest area, you had to open the door and they got off, and then you had to check them back in from outside rather than go around and click on them inside. Why is there a glass thing at the side of European motorways? Generally a wind deflector. Sometimes they're slatted as well to break up wind. Let's go back in there. So we will stop at some point. So we're due at 6:30, and it's currently 11:43. So 564k to go, which actually isn't going to take that long, in all fairness. So we probably will manage to get to Brussels. Does it feel like I'm driving a double decker? No. It feels like any other. Well, just one flash indicator then. The other thing is, which isn't too bad with this because it's sat quite low, is the Skyliner feels quite restrictive because you feel as though you're looking through a letterbox. This doesn't. Although it's a double decker, I think because the driver sat so low, you still got quite a bit of windscreen before the upper deck. So it doesn't actually feel as though you're driving a double decker. I think they've deliberately done that. The floor's actually quite low, so to give you that bit of extra height. So it doesn't feel as though you're driving something. Power wise, it's got the power to cope with it. Length wise, it's fine. It's the same as like the 148 is. So yeah, there's no noticeable difference. In real life, you would notice it, but not in here. Obviously cruising along on motorways is what these things were designed to do. Which is one of the things with this sim. You either get it, enjoy it, or don't. I liken this to flight sims or train sim. That everything happens at the beginning and at the beginning and at the end. So you're checking in passengers, you're setting your route up, you're getting them on board, and you are travelling. So this is the bit in between. Then you get to the other end, let passengers out, and then you have the overall review of the journey. Same as doing train sim. Each train station, passengers on, passengers off, drive between, passengers on, passengers off. Flight sim, do the fiddly bee, load up the taxi, take off, cruise, land. What's the green icon on the dash? Don't worry about that. Retarder, could be automatic retarder. Because, you know, zooming in on the dash at this sort of speed wasn't dangerous at all. So yeah, we're knocking off the Ks with quite a good bit of speed. Actually, we've got 500 to go. So it's not going to take too long at all. I actually thought we might struggle to get to Amsterdam in the couple of hours stream, but I think we'll do Amsterdam easily. And again, you know, like the fact, although there's no, as I said earlier, there's no real sort of goal in this. There's no monetary gain from doing these routes. It's just the enjoyment of doing the routes. So it will be quite nice when an economy system does come into this. But at the moment, you can just jump in, do like a 20-minute route if you wanted to, or jump in and just do one heck of a route like this. You know, you could go from the north of the map to the south of the map. If you got France, that's going to take you a while to go from the top of Germany down to the south of France. So you could just sit and chill and do a really long journey. So just passing Hanover now. I think they've got it right graphically. It's running very well at the moment. Certainly the best it's run so far. You get the odd little glitch, the odd little blip where it's trying to load scenery in, but it's certainly more optimized than it used to be. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, there's a headlight one at the top, but I think he meant the one further down, the one below the coach. I think that's retarder. The last hour of your life has been spent looking for purses in Oxford. Well, you know, if you need a new purse. And I think you're probably talking a couple of hours maybe to get from the top of Germany down to the south of France. Yeah, we're not judging, Ethan. Yeah, I like the differences in the coaches, like the little 106 version of this, which we might actually use in the next leg if we go from Amsterdam to Brussels, because that just sounds so good. But it's nice having a variety of vehicles. Why the balloons top left? Celebrating the return of Fernbus. Trent wanted them there, so we'll blame Trent. If someone could do exclamation mark Trent in chat, that'd be great. Yeah, I love the fact that obviously if you've got all the DLCs, thank you, then yeah, it's on a cooldown. Then you can just jump from one of the small minibuses up to huge things like this. And obviously, if you weren't aware, if you buy Fernbus and then buy the DLCs, and then you end up with Tourist Bus, those DLCs will work in Tourist Bus, and eventually the bus, should you happen to end up with the bus. So a nice cruise across Germany towards Amsterdam, 452k away. So in about an hour and a half game time, we need to stop for a break. So it said roughly 2 o'clock. But we'll see. Somewhere in the next hour game time. It's 12:30 now in game. We'll see. It's farming later. Yeah, farming was going to be tomorrow. But we're going to do farming tonight. And then tomorrow afternoon some flight. And then next Sunday will be flight at lunchtime again. And next Sunday evening will be farming. I'm going to continue farming on Twitch, but not so much on YouTube because YouTube doesn't like it. Not that I take much notice of that, but it's nice to put content out on YouTube that people actually do want to watch rather than something that they don't. Uh-oh, all roadworks. Break. Ah, see, AI going slowly. You didn't catch me that time, did you? Yeah, I really like these roadwork sections. You watched yesterday's farming vid. Oh, that was the one. That was a single player one I did. See AI doing exactly 60. So I think the next set of rest areas we find, we'll pull over. It's quite nice to be back in Fernbus. I do kind of miss it, but the reason I stopped it is because I was running out of things to do. Just me driving and waffling aimlessly. I wasn't getting any enjoyment out of it. There was no reason to do a journey. So I thought this would be a good thing to do. So an advert to advertise your own company on the bus. Thought we could advertise Sims and stuff with a bonus to arrive alive. I'll never forget when Fernbus first started, I was one of 2 people that actually had my company logo, my Sims and Stuff logo in the game. On the rotating advertising hoardings in every city was my logo. They ended up being removed because people were complaining that they were creating content for YouTube and advertising other YouTubers. So I can see why they removed them. But yeah, I've been following this from the very beginning. Yeah, I'm not going to... Imagine how much that's going to cost. Jesus Christ, how much money do people think I make from YouTube? YouTube are paying me about once every 3 months at the moment. So yeah, I'm making a lot. I think I'll add more buses into this. Yeah, there'll be more vehicles. I don't know what. Right, we've only got 396k to go. We need to find a rest area soon then. I can do it with my Twitch gazillions. Yeah, Twitch doesn't pay me every month either. So yeah. Again, not in it for the money. If I was, as we said earlier, I'd be doing Fortnite and Minecraft and trying to get viewers and subscriptions and trying to get YouTube views and looking at the analytics and working on algorithms and stuff like that. You know, what works, what doesn't work. No. I'm here because I enjoy doing it, and it's great that the people that enjoy watching it are the ones that come back. That's all I care about. The community comes first. I've got a Rolls-Royce Ghost on the driveway. Yes, as people will see at the meetup next Saturday when I arrive in my one and only car. Oh, that's yeah, that's a bit of an accident there. You've driven into the barrier. That's what you've done there. Is it a Peugeot? God, I'm not an idiot. Although the new 508 does look quite nice. It does look quite aggressive. I quite like the design that Peugeot are putting in at the moment, but I just couldn't drive a Peugeot on principle. Never owned a Peugeot. I've owned one Vauxhall in my life. No, two actually. One was a complete shed. It's a Ford Mustang. I'd love a Mustang. It's a rolls, can hardly, yeah. Rolls downhill, can hardly get up them. You like Fiat? Yeah, no, I quite like the original Panda because it's quirky, but again, wouldn't have a Fiat. They're probably better now, but there was always rust and electrical issues with Fiats. Your dream car is a Series 1 Land Rover. Blimey, they're worth an absolute fortune now. I'm not a fan of the new Puma, actually. I'm not a fan of its looks. I think it looks a bit strange when I drive a Lexus. Don't mind Lexi. The original IS200 was quite sort of groundbreaking. But I'm not a petrol fan. I like diesels. So the original Lexus you can't get in diesel. You can with the new ones. Right, so we've got a police stop up here. And we've got to stop for a break anyway. So we can actually do both things at the same time, which is handy. So we'll go to our police stop. With a van that just drove into me. That's handy. Okay, so driver license, yeah, vehicle documents, yeah. Light, yeah. Has a triangle, yeah. Reflective vest, yeah. Strapped passengers, 11 of them. Not surprised after that accident. And the tachograph is fine. I never knew what the three were. I can't remember. There were other things on here, but I can't remember what they were. One of these I got changed. I think it was reflective vest because it didn't make sense. No, you can't drive past this. You have to stop. Right, so here's a parking place then. So let's pull in here. And we'll do our brake. So into neutral, parking brake on, engine off. I will get out of the vehicle because you have to. And I will click take a break. Have a Kit Kat. There we go. And now I can get... See, I get off. The passengers don't. It's like, no, we're not getting off. Oh, shut that door. Shut that. Shut that. I won't shut that door. Right, so we got to now go and zap our 11 passengers to make sure that they're all on board. Let's climb these stairs. Okay, we'll start at the back. So 4. I think it'd have been better if they'd have been outside. Have I done you? I've done you. Rather than be stood in here. At 9. There we go. 10. 11. There we go. Passengers are checked. Right, so now it's a straight run to Amsterdam. Let's go down these stairs then. Get back on board. Go shimmy onto the seat. Don't know why I'm indicating. Don't need to. you know, if I was being really mean to my passengers because we've stopped, you know, I could do this.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus.
But I won't. Right, onwards then to Amsterdam. 341 of the Ks to go. So get ourselves back up to speed. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do with the next phase of this. Obviously, we should probably get... Well, we're going to get to Amsterdam. We may even get to Brussels, that I forgot, this time. And then, so it'll be Luxembourg, Paris, Bern, Vienna. Yeah. Well, the one thing I like about this now they've changed the sound settings, you can actually change the audio. If I do it while I'm driving. If you go into audio, you've got standard master volume, music, voice, etc. But you can actually change the... I quite like hearing the indicators, but you can change the noise of each component. I got the announcer straight up, all the way up. So driving noise you can have, engine noise you can actually have, you know, a bit louder if you wanted to. So I quite like the fact you can tweak these. I like hearing the indicators, and you can turn the announcer down if you wanted to. So yeah, it's really cool. And the radio you can have up if you wanted to as well, and you can click it to play the radio in the background. So I can now turn the engine noise up slightly, so we can now hear a little bit more of that engine. So for quieter coaches like this, it's actually quite a good feature. And yeah, I like hearing the engine noise. I like hearing the indicators personally, but it's great that they have put that in, so you can tweak it now. Again, you know, it's improved. It's been out, what, 4 or 5 years, and it was bad, really bad when it first released, and it's currently still, you know, really enjoyable sim to play. But I think it'd be even better when we do get an economy system in it. You have got some volume control in ETS2, but I don't think to that degree. But even there, you know, the road surface changes, so you get a difference in surface noise as we got onto concrete, because concrete's generally louder than tarmac. So there you go. See, the road noise changes again. It's little details like that that they've been adding in that just make all the difference to this, and still makes, you know, it's the only coach sim we've got. That's it. So, you know, it is the one and only, as Chesney Hawkes would say. Right, we've got to come off here. So 300k to go. So you can hear that engine noise a little bit more. In fact, you can hear the road noise a bit more as well. You're now reinstalling Fernbus. It is one of those things. I've been away from it for a month or a couple of months now, and I have been missing it. So I've been looking for a reason to come back to it. Whether then I'll just carry on my meanders around the map. I do quite like the idea of letting the Discord pick the coach or the make and the destination for a trip. So I'll maybe do that in the future. Right, under the bridge. It's one of those games. I think it's worth having it. It's something to jump in and enjoy doing a route on. I quite like, you know, different times of the year. I leave the date and time current, so you know the date is actually accurate. If you look, it's a date I'm actually streaming this for those on YouTube. You can see how far behind you are. It's actually the 14th of August. So there was a fire. So the weather's actually, you know, summery, although we had some rain at the beginning. And I really like winter in this, and autumn. It looks great. Okay, come off here. with our loud indicator. Yeah, so we had it at the beginning, didn't we? We had rain when we started, and the puddles of water on the ground. And it sounds good. It's like, you know, being in a tent or being in a caravan and have it raining outside. Oh, it's just an awesome, just real comforting. Or being in bed, you know, if you're in bed and your windows open and you hear the rain outside, it's just so nice. It's so relaxing. And this actually does it well. The audio in this for the rain is actually done really well. And the fact you've got auto wipers, you haven't got to worry about those as well. So 269k, let's get out here before the AI crashes into me, to go to Amsterdam. And then we'll switch coach again. We'll use a little 106 VDL. We'll take a trip from Amsterdam to Brussels, because I forgot about Brussels at the beginning. And that's where we'll probably end. Hi, Camillo Joe. It's not 1-to-1, it's 10-to-1, or 1-to-10, whichever way around. Way up. Which what's ETS2's 19-to-1, isn't it? And back into the right. So it's actually been quite a quick journey from Berlin. I under-anticipated how long it was going to take to get all the way. Actually, at one point I thought, oh, I'd probably just be able to get as far as Berlin in the stream. But then it's like, actually, no, probably get to Amsterdam. I'll probably end up doing half of the trip in one stream. You're off to York and Whitby next Sunday. Nice. Yeah, we're planning a meet-up at the York Railway Museum this year. Probably going to be December, I would have thought. We'll see how the meet-up next weekend goes. ETS2 is 119, except for Pro Mods UK is 1-to-15. There we go. Oh, why are you doing that? Okay, you're pulling in to let me come past. It's fine. I'm doing good, thank you. Nice to be back in Fernbus. A nice relaxing drive. Making our way to Amsterdam. Yeah, if you've just joined, or I've joined recently, the plan over, well, this and then future, maybe YouTube videos, possibly, or I might do it as another stream, is to visit every capital city in the game. So started off at the Treff Hotel Panorama, which is where I ended my last video. Then went to Berlin. Hi, John. Berlin to Amsterdam is the leg we're doing now. And then we'll go Amsterdam to Brussels, where we'll probably end for today. And then next time, so it'll be Brussels to Luxembourg, Luxembourg to Paris. Then we'll have Paris to Bern, Bern to Vienna, and then we'll go Vienna back to the Treff Hotel Panorama. So we'll go full circle. So I reckon another, well, if it goes on YouTube, another 3 or 4 YouTube videos. I may end up doing it as another like Saturday lunchtime stream in the future, because it's quite nice doing something a little bit longer. So we've only got 211k to go. Until we get to Amsterdam. And so far we've only had rain when we left. So that's quite nice. The weather has been on our side. So yeah, this evening we got some farming at 6 p.m. for those watching live. Probably sort of 3 hours or so of farming. Tomorrow afternoon, some flight back in MSFS for a flight from the Isle of Man over Ireland and into Wales. And then Tuesday, OMSI in London. Wednesday, possibly some Train Sim World 2, but we'll see. Thursday, some Forza Horizon 4. Next Friday, some more American trucking. Nothing next Saturday because we've got our meetup. Next Sunday will be some flight at lunchtime, and then farming in the evening. There we go. Sims and Stuff travel coach. I'll have to sack that driver for not driving fast enough. Tut tut tut. Dithering along there, look, for places to go. It's getting that balance between fuel economy and speed. Speed, always speed. Which is a good thing about doing the minibuses, because there aren't any speed limiters on them. Windmills, we see windmills. Lots and lots of windmills. Well, a few of them, not lots and lots. Some windmills. Wind turbines, that's the word. Well, not windmills. I was thinking of Amsterdam and Holland. I was thinking, well, they're spinning around things. That's windmills. No, but turbines. Have I tried Lawnmower Sim yet? I streamed it. When did I stream that? Last week. There's a video been out on YouTube, and I did it on a stream Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Yeah, I like it. I will be doing more of it. I do like it. Again, really relaxing. Very similar to Farm Sim. I just quite like just trundling around the garden, mowing. And what are the balloons for? What have you missed? The return of Fernbus. It's Trent's fault. Trent wanted them there, so if someone could do, you know, the thing. There we go. Thank you, Nico. Oops.
Ich kenne Taxifahrer, die besser fahren als Sie.
Oops. Yeah, slight accident there, trying to get round the coach. Trent, by the way, one of the many people that we're going to take the mickey out of at the meetup next week. So there may or may not be an impromptu live stream from the meetup next Saturday. Depends on the signal. So I might do something. Not everyone's going to want their faces on camera, so I've got to be careful there. So there may be something from the meetup. So no gaming live stream. Whoa. Blimey. Okay, yeah, you've got to have your wits about you with the AI. Okay, now you're just going to pull in on me. No, that's fine. Rotterdam. This could be Rotterdam or anywhere. You won't see. Well, I can, you know, look down with the camera. Oh, yeah, there's a tiny little human being down there. If we did do a meetup in December, obviously Nico wouldn't be able to attend because, you know, it's Panto season. Right, 120k to go. You can take time off. There's only be 6 on stage then. You can't have Snow White and the 6 dwarves, can they? Let's get standing. Get Roy. See if Roy's available. Sure, someone could cover it for a few hours. Get someone on their knees. Right, wind turbine ahead of us. We're only 108k from Amsterdam. Wouldn't that interfere with his Santa's elf duties? Oh, hello. It looks like rain's coming. Oh yeah, there it is. I maintain that at all times it says safety distance broken. It's the AI's fault. Yeah, I think it could be raining. Just might be raining a little bit. Definitely a little bit of rain. I love auto wipers. Oh, yeah, it does. It's really good looking. Right, so we're only 90k from what's probably going to be a very damp Amsterdam. I'm glad they've reduced the amount of spray from vehicles as well, because that was excessive before. Yeah, rain they do well. It looks awesome in snow as well. So winter time, because the weather's dynamic. Yeah, I shouldn't really sat in this lane, should I? Where am I going? Am I turning off or am I going straight on? Amsterdam. Antwerp, Amsterdam to the right. Okay, we'll go round to the right then. This can only end well. So yeah, when we get to Amsterdam, we'll change coach again. We'll grab the little tiny VDL 106, and we'll go to. We'll probably manage to do Brussels and Luxembourg before we end, and then next time I'll only leave Paris, Bern, Vienna, and back to the Treff Hotel. So we'll probably do this in 2 streams. Yeah, it does look really good in the rain. You get the standing water on the roads as well. How can you not like this? Yeah, the AI have their moments. As they're about to have, I think. Okay. Benzene station. I'm guessing that's petrol station. So yeah, we'll set up a double journey for the next one. So we'll do Brussels and then Luxembourg, which won't take as long as this one did. I even like the noise the wipers make. I'll be checking the leaderboard. I am going to be checking the leaderboard at the end. I did say at the beginning that I'd be doing that, because I haven't done that for ages. I used to do it on every video, and I might start returning to do it, but I haven't played this for so long that I think I've slipped down the leaderboard of shame. Obviously anybody that's above me as my friend on Steam will be removed. Don't go showing off, John, with your friends. It still amazes me when I used to do the leaderboard of shame, all the people that have just played this once and gone, no, not for me. Yes, we will do the leaderboard of shame at the end. So if you are friends with me on Steam and you've got this game, you will be there. You will be shamed. Well, if I start playing it again more, then I'll start moving back up the rankings. Ice Rain is awesome. Right, into Amsterdam we come then, 24k to go. Hi Marcus. Oh hello, that was a thing. Track IR freaked out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was a thing. Yeah, the AI is certainly interesting in this, because they just don't give what they're just like, yeah, I'm putting out now. Okay, round here. Oh, that was some lag. Right, 50k. Right, home garage is up here on the right. Definitely looks like we're on the seedy side of Amsterdam. Sort of place you wouldn't want to be wandering at night as a tourist. Or maybe you would. You never know. Okay, straight on down here. Light is green. We are good to go. Oh, see, look at how good the water is on that ground. It looks so good in the rain. You're 420 on the. I was 555 earlier. I used to be up in the high 400s, but I haven't played this for a few months. So I think I was 555 when I looked earlier. Right, into Amsterdam we come. wrong lane. We just cut across there. Ignore that. So over the there. Yeah, it looks a bit rough over the canals. I love the fans on the back of this. Look, reminds me of my PC. And lots of bicycles. Right, in we go.
Die waren echt mal ein Beispiel.
And we arrived 2 hours early. That's pretty good going, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely a bit rough. But we made it. All our passengers have departed. So we'll see how we did on this one. I said, and then we'll do another trip. So 11 passengers transported. Drove 768k. That was all good. Arrived on time. Departed on time. Air conditioning 100%. Nice. Properties damage 1. Ignore that. 4 accidents. AI's fault. Speed limits maintained 99% of the time. Safety distance broken 14 times. As John said, just blame the AI. So we'll go back to the main menu, and we'll jump in another vehicle. We'll take the little VDL 106 then. Only 11 passengers. Indeed. Oh, hang on. Picking the route would probably help, wouldn't it? Right, so we'll go from Amsterdam. We'll go down to Brussels, which is 300k, and then we'll go to Luxembourg. So we'll end at Luxembourg on this one. And so, vehicle of choice then, we'll stick with the VDL, but we'll go with the little awesome 106 this time. We'll reset the time back to 10 AM and keep the weather on dynamic. Whether it'll still be raining or not, we will see. Maybe not. Doesn't sound like it. We've now got sunshine. That's a thing. Let's get rid of those balloons now. There we go. Right. So Brussels, and then I see just park there. But I can't get on. Brussels, and then Luxembourg, and then we'll do the leaderboard of shame. So passenger lights on, reading lights on, drive monitor off, passenger monitor on, restroom clearance on, Wi-Fi clearance on, not that one, not that one, that one, there we go. Air conditioning on, that will set to not 27 degrees, that'll be a tad warm. 20 degrees. I'll open the passenger compartment, go out and check some idiots on. Where have they gone? Hang on, I'm stuck now. Round there. Why are you all stood over here?
Hello, mein Ticket.
Hang on, I haven't logged into my phone yet. Bear with me. You're going to Wolfsburg. No.
Dann suche ich mal meinen richtigen.
Then you do have to look right bus. You are an idiot. You. Brussels. Yes, you're good. You.
Servus. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Luxembourg, spelt wrong. Yep, you're good.
Hello, mein Ticket.
Yep, Luxembourg. That's fine. You.
Hello, hier mein Ticket.
That's nice your phone, but okay. You're the idiot. You with a hat.
Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Yep,
Auf geht's.
you're good. You.
C, mein Ticket. Dankeschön.
Yep, you're all good. You.
Mahlzeit. Bin ich hier richtig?
Brussels to get some sprouts. Yep,
Grüezi, hier ist mein Ticket.
you're good.
Dankeschön.
You over here.
Mahlzeit. Ist das gültig?
It's
Danke sehr.
yeah, that's the thing. You.
Hello, hier ist mein Ticket.
Yep,
Vielen Dank.
you're good. Oh, you want to buy a ticket? No, I'll buy you then.
Fahren Sie in meine
Luxembourg.
Richtung?
Sorry, I crept up behind you there, didn't I? Let me just come around here, and you're going to buy a ticket to somewhere.
Guten Tag. Kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket?
To the Luxembourgs. We will buy you a ticket. So I'll do it. You know, it's not like you've heard of the app or anything.
Auf geht's.
But no, I'll use my data. Oh, you haven't got a phone, have you? Okay. How can you not have a phone? Oh, your hair was just there. You are an idiot. Okay, let's close that. Tiny little coach. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff Flixbus travel service going to Brussels and Luxembourg. On the side of the coach it does say a bonus to arrive alive. And trust me, it probably will be. Let's see if we can get this right, shall we? In the seatbelt pocket in front of you, you will find the next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Yay! I remembered it! Right, let's... oh, hello, that's a view. Let's sit ourselves down. Okay, Track IR decides to... There we go. Right, close the door. Click on the starty ride. We've got to take a break after Brussels. Okay, pop it into gear. And do this.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut's doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei.
I should give one to Rich and Dylan when they get in my car. Yeah, can you just fill out one of these, please?
Kein Problem.
Actually, that's
Viele
not a bad
unserer
shout.
Sitze sind mit Steckdosen
That'd be hilarious.
und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit.
Okay,
Natürlich
right
werden
turn.
wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für
Oh,
Feedback
that was some
zu eurer
braking.
Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now in English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today.
Well, not favourite.
Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus.
Good idea.
Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service.
And it needs it.
Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to
Spam
give
mail.
us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
And they're moaning about the AC being too cold. Well, you're just going to have to put a coat on or something, aren't you? Request for a different driver. Yeah, fill out a live... Oh, that's off-roading. Oh, hello. Hang on a minute. We just... ignore that. Ignore that. It's fine. Just ignore that. Oh, hello. Hang on. Yep. That's why you should fasten your safety belt. Yep, definitely. Let's go backwards a minute. Yep. Nothing to see here. It's all good. Oops. No, we're fine. Honestly.
Oh,
It started well. Now, is that the control spelt wrong, or is that the contra owl? Because one would be quite cool. Yeah, nothing to see there. Oh, hang on, that was red. Oh, no, be good. But thank you for the follow. That's quite loud. Pirouettes and bumper cars with a bus. I'm a man of many talents. I was interested to see what the gold clap was then. But a golf clap, yes, very good. Come on then, light. Do the thing where you're no longer that colour. There we go. Right, go, 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 go. Right, so Brussels is next. Then we'll go to Luxembourg. Which then next time we'll go Luxembourg to Paris, Paris to Bern, Bern to Vienna, Vienna back to the Treff Hotel. So two-part visit of the capital cities of Fernbus. So now we've gone teeny tiny little VDL 106. So it shouldn't take us long to get to Brussels. Brussels is a city that I forgot about when I introduced the game at the beginning. I even got a little list on my screen here telling me the capitals, because I would have forgotten them. And I missed Brussels. Easily done. Okay, so we got to cut. What's going on up here? We got to come off left. Oh, I'm guessing so. The contra, as if you were to say the controller, and then owl as owl. Okay, not confusing at all. Okay, yeah, that was my fault.
Taxifahrer, die besser fahren als Sie.
Actually, steering went really light. There was this issue before on a couple of the coaches in this, where in the past I've taken off because the steering has just been not right. So you have a controller shaped as an owl. That'd be quite cool, like a joystick shaped as an owl. So it's going to be one of those journeys to Brussels. I'm glad they have filled out the next of kin card. Because they may need it. If there's a bend in the road, they may not survive. Right, and we've got to stop after Brussels again on the way to Luxembourg. Uh-oh, there's a bend coming up. There's a bend. We're okay. We made it round. We're alright. We're okay. We did it. We managed to get round the bend. I am literally round the bend. Off to the city of health and safety. Oh, indeed. Ed City. So we're in 12th gear, doing not very many RPMs, 1200, 1300 RPM.
Ist das kalt hier drin?
Well, that's never good when the bus driver's taken away by the police. Aircon's too cold, it's fine. It's fine, it's August, you'll be alright. It'll be right. Arnhem, Antwerp and Rotterdam. Oh, we've got to come off here. Heading towards the Brussels. Hewitt. Okay, that was... Thanks, Track IR, for just doing that. All the wind turbines. Very windy. Is it Holland? Is it somewhere that gets all their energy from renewable sources? Is it Holland? Could be Holland. Might be Holland. I could be talking the non-truth. Always wanted to go to Holland. Supposed to be quite nice as a place. Right. So we should be dual carriageway or motorway all the way now. Which won't take long. 222 of the Ks until Brussels. So yeah, normally do this trip annually at Christmas, visiting every capital city in one go, but that's normally in the little minibus thing and basically trying to drive as fast as possible, so doing like 130k, and that takes 3 hours or so, so we're doing it a bit more leisurely this time. Mainly because we're restricted to speed with a 100k limiter. The BB40. Yeah, we've done the BB40. Last year we did a W906 because it's quicker. But we did the BB40 first year, and last year, yeah, did it doing like 135k on some of the roads. But I quite like the BB40. It's quirky. The Scania Touring is my favourite range. Followed closely by this. I quite like the little VDL. But the Scania, I think... Wah! Okay, handily. Track IR, when it gets bright... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Where I am, which is now doing... Track IR freaks out because the door to the room I'm in is behind me, and sometimes when it gets really bright, Track IR just loses it. The joy of streaming in the summer and during the day. Missed your true. Missed my true what? Trun? I'm guessing turn is what Trent was going for. You'd be no good, will you? You missed your true. What? Trun? No. Turn. A bit late, even later now. That's fine. We're only saying 223k to go. We didn't lose it by that much. I couldn't see. That's why I missed my turn. Track IR was freaking out. Mummy, the scary driver's in that thing with his head again. Why are you taking me... What is going on here? Hang on. Oops.
Darum soll man sich also anschneiden.
It's turning me round, isn't it? Imagine Trent's voice as a sat-nav. Okay, yeah, it's turning me round and taking me back. Oh, that was some braking.
Hier drinnen wachsen schon Eiszapfen.
There aren't icicles growing in there. That whoring. Whoring? Whoring? I don't even know what he's going for with whoring. Whoring? Horrid. Horrid, I think, is the... Oh, you are awesome, Trent. Right, so now we've turned around. We're now going back... Oh, there's some lag. We're now going back towards Brussels again. Horriding. No, that's not a word either. You didn't need to put the ing on the end. Right, so back to Brussels. Make sure we don't miss our turn this time. I couldn't see. Passengers are thinking, did we just come down this road? Oh, Trent Culling spelled eyes. Trent, by the way, will be at the meetup next Saturday. That's going to be such an experience. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, don't freak out on me, Track IR. I hate summer. I actually hate summer.
Ich kenne Taxifahrer, die besser fahren
Yeah,
als
I know cab drivers can drive because the AI is just literally. Why, in what realm of reality would anybody do that? I don't know which way we're going, Mildred. Let's just stop here. Oh dear. You gotta love the AI. At least you won't be the primary target. Oh, you'll be up there with the primary targets. Right, here we go. 188k to go. Right, Brussels this way. So we do Brussels, then we'll head to Luxembourg, where we'll end, but we'll also do the leaderboard of shame at the very end. Uptime doesn't work. Never has. 2 hours and 7 minutes. Yeah, the AI is not great in this. Right, at least we're now heading the right way. So it should be a straight run to Brussels. No, that's next week. Not a lot of traffic around. We'll get time. Oh, it's 11:38 game time. I think there'll be more traffic around. But obviously not. It's lunchtime, so the roads are dead. Yeah, well, lunchtime is not till midday. Because you can't have lunch before midday. That's just wrong. VDL, the 106, just driven a double-decker. Started off in the standard MAN, then drove the double-decker, and now we're in the 106. Which we're going to take to Brussels and then Luxembourg. So that would be, we started off at the Treff Hotel Panorama, went from there to Berlin, Berlin to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Brussels, Brussels to Luxembourg, and then we'll end. And next time we'll do Luxembourg to Paris, Paris to Bern, Bern to Vienna, and then Vienna back to the Treff Hotel. So I will plan that as another stream. Probably in a couple of weeks' time. So quite a good thing for a Saturday lunchtime again. Probably 2 weeks' time. What about Amsterdam? We've just been there. I could say Amsterdam. Nice clear blue sky. AI is going to pull out on me. Another AI there. He's certainly got... Cause you know they're not going to give way. You know, I should pull over really to let them pull out, but sometimes you just can't. A bit like in real life. Right, so we haven't got to stop here. We have got to stop after Brussels and before Luxembourg, which isn't that far. The AC is not broken. I've set the AC to 20 degrees. They don't like it. They like 21 degrees because that whole 1 degree, and you know, there's icicles growing, and they just like things to complain about. That was close. That was definitely close. .5 is perfect. Yeah, but it's not good for my OCD. You can't have 21.5. No, 21 or 22, not 21.5. Can't wait for winter in this. I'm glad I'm sort of going to be doing more. Well, it's very laggy. Doing a bit more content in it because autumn and winter looks so good. Oh, steering wheel a bit light then. Or Dusseldorf and Luxembourg. Back that way. 101 of the Ks to Brussels. I don't know why it's laggy. I might do a reinstall. I haven't played it for a couple of months. 93k to go. Ghent. Oh crap, we've got to come off. We've got to come off. We've got to come off. We're coming off. We're coming off. One of those people. Yeah, it's if I go too fast, the steering goes light, which is how it would be. But sometimes it just catches you out. All right, turn around here. So back over the road we've just been down. Oh, don't freak out, track guy. Ah, not on a bend. Come on, come on. Sometimes I really love track IR, sometimes it just really annoys me. There we go. I got doors down the hall behind me, and if one of the doors is open, the light bounces off the door, shines directly up the hallway, and the door to this room is directly behind me, and then does that. And because I don't normally stream stuff in the afternoon that requires track IR, I forget about it. Actually, it might be the game. Oh, come on. It's a noise they've put in that is supposed to be a skidding sound. And
Hier drinnen wachsen schon Eiszapfen.
I think it's really bad as a noise. That skidding sound is terrible because it just sounds. Why is my bus sound like this? I think actually might be the game might be broken. It sounds really artificial. Heading to Brussels now. If this would actually behave. Come on. It's not that light in here. Track IR isn't playing up now. I think it's the game because the audio's gone weird. No, Track IR doesn't use a webcam. But it is affected by light, but this isn't Track IR now. Because I can still move my head. This is the game.
Sonntagsfahrer.
Because the engine audio's gone weird as well. So yeah, I think I might need to do a reinstall of Fernbus. Yeah, the indicator's gone odd. Actually, what I'll do is when we get to Brussels, I'll end the journey, and then we'll redo a journey from Brussels to Luxembourg. Yeah, that's gone weird. Okay, yeah, it's not Track IR. Track IR is fine now. It's just the game audio has gone a bit odd. The indicators have gone strange now as well. Okay, coming off here. And round to the left, 27k to go. Round to the right. I really wish this actually had a sat-nav that talked to you, a bit like we get in ETS2, because that would make life so much easier. Well, steering's gone weird. Yeah, I think before I stream this again, I'll do a complete reinstall of the game. That's gone laggy as well. Oh wow. I don't think it's the area map. I've been here a lot. What it is, we'll end here and we'll go back to the main menu and then just do the one from Brussels to Luxembourg. We'll pick a different coach. I may jump in the Scania, and then we'll do the leaderboard of shame when we get to Luxembourg. Maybe just try. Yeah, the outside view and the inside view are the same audio. So we're listening to the outside view audio, not the inside view audio. We'll just slightly just skip around that light. Yeah, so the game has freaked out somewhat. It's not the window. AC's too. It's 1 degree too cold. Man up, people. Okay, lights green. So over there. Yeah, definitely the view things. It's not Track IR, it's the game. Okay, left here. So we'll switch coach anyway. We'll do the last stage. Oh wow, this is just weird. That's a red light, but we didn't see that. Oh yeah, it's like, oh no, it's bad enough where I work. Some people want it to set at 19 degrees in the office. Some people want it set at 20 degrees. So you put the aircon on, someone to get up and turn it off, then someone up again, turn it back on again. Then that's ridiculous. You can't please everybody. Right. So we'll let the passengers off here, who are getting off here. We'll not take a break. We'll go back to the main menu, which isn't going to give me any XP for that, but that's fine. Right. So now we'll give it a chance to load up again. So we'll go new route, and we'll go Brussels to Luxembourg. There we go. And then we'll go Scania. Maybe. There we go. We'll go Scania Touring. And we'll click on Start Game. Right, see if this works. Give it a reload. Right, Scania time. Sit ourselves down, reset track IR. Right, we've got inside audio, so that's a thing. I remember everything was now on this. Pop some lights on. Right, it's all here, isn't it? Fanfare horn, driver's note. Passenger lights on, Wi-Fi on, restroom clearance on, kitchen clearance on, hostess on, reading lights on, 230 volt on, air conditioning on. They can have 21 degrees now. We'll open the thing so they can put their bags in. Right then, people.
Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
I might bound in your direction. Luxembourg. Yeah, get on. You. Yeah, shut up. Get on. You.
Ich würde gerne ein Ticket.
Oh, you would want to buy a thing, wouldn't you? Okay. No, it's fine. Luxembourg, I'll do it. Don't you worry about it.
Ciao.
There, yeah, chow me.
Hi, ich hoffe,
You,
ich bin
yes,
richtig.
get on.
Hello, bitte Sie. Danke sehr.
Yeah, I can't remember what drive I've got this on. I don't know if it's on my M2 or on my SSD.
Ciao.
Luxembourg, you're fine.
Servus. Ich hoffe,
Putting
ich
it on an
bin
SSD makes a hell of a difference to this game.
Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
I am bound in your direction. Why are you all stood by this coach down here?
Dankeschön.
You're buying a ticket.
Moin. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket
Yeah,
haben.
Luxembourg,
Guten
you.
Tag. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier. Ciao.
Hallo, ist das gültig?
Yes, just shut up and get on. Oh, you want to buy a bloody ticket now, do you?
Ein Ticket kaufen.
Fine. Have you not heard of like online, like pre-ordering? I'm sure it's a ticket office somewhere where you can go. Don't you wave at me, woman?
Ciao.
Yes. Ciao, indeed. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Simpson Stuff Flixbus travel service going to Luxembourg. On the side of the coach, it does say a bonus to arrive alive, and it probably will be. And the seatbelt pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Okay. Right, sit down, shut door, start ride, okay, indicate, into gear, release the hounds, no, indicate, flicks
Hallo
off, the
und
beast.
herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch
Oh,
deshalb
come on.
während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack-
And the nav ain't
und
telling me which way to go.
Getränkeangebot.
Useful.
Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt
Ups.
sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz
Kaffee
ein.
verschüttet.
Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone
Side
die
well.
gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt,
Yeah, Flixbus are
holt euch
doing more
einfach
in the
unsere
UK, I
App
think.
und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit.
I hope you waved when you went
Natürlich
past,
wollen wir
John.
unseren Service ständig
I could
weiter
see the M4
verbessern.
from this window.
Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now in English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks
I think
and beverages.
this does seem to be a bit
There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
red light sim.
If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery
Yeah,
runs
that
out,
was mine,
no
John.
problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets.
And the
which are
Rolls
marked
Royce in the
accordingly.
garden.
If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your
on.
journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Right then, final destination in front of us. 256k away is Luxembourg. And in my favourite coach of the game then to do that final leg, the Scania Touring. And yeah, this still sometimes can be a bit traffic light sim. I like the fact that the cities are modelled. But sometimes I think it's like, really? With the traffic lights? Just really? Are we going down here? What's going? That's green. And there's definitely something up with... it's linked to the steering. Oh, that light's red. We're not going to stop at that one. That was optional. That was an optional red. We just... look down. Look down. Look down. Look down. Look down. We're fine. There's nothing to see there. Oh god, don't go weird on me throughout the... Yeah, it's definitely something up with the game. I think it's the steering movement thing isn't liking... Because you can have it so that it will move the view when you turn the wheel. I think that isn't liking... Oh god, that was definitely a red we're not going to stop at. It isn't liking it combined with track IR.
Noch schneller und wir durchbrechen die Schallmauer.
It's fine, we're alright, we're okay. Yes, the track IR is fine, it's just not my track IR anymore. It is the game. I will do a complete reinstall. I'll uninstall it after this trip and then do a complete reinstall. Ready for the next time. So yeah, we'll stream this again, probably 2 weeks time for those watching live, on the Saturday lunchtime again. And then continue our journey around the capital cities. Try and drive some of the coaches we haven't driven today, which there still leaves a few. We've still got the comfort class. They do like to exaggerate a lot. Not that most men would, you know, do that at all. Why are you doing that, game? Don't do that. Come on, why are you dithering along? I know it's a roundabout. And you're probably going to get freaked out by it now. Oh, no, you're not. Actually, I'm in the wrong lane. We just ignored. Oh, nothing.
Jetzt hab
Nothing
ich meinen
happened.
Kaffee verschüttet.
Nothing happened at all. They were all good. Nothing at all to see there. We didn't hit anything. I mean, that's a low-hanging tree. We'll just avoid that. Blimey. There's a tree in the road there. Okay, we'll just avoid that as well. Okay, yep, that's some trees in the middle of the road. Not fix a tree issue then. No. I reported a few trees when I was beta testing, but they just never seemed to get round to them. Stop with the view changing. Hi, White Fang. Okay, it's going to be interesting 231Ks then, if this game's freaking out on me. But we will get to... Wow, that was a lane change. We will get to Luxembourg. Watch those low hangers. Oh, yeah. So we will end when we get to Luxembourg, but we will go through the leaderboard of shame before we do. See where I am, see where you are if you're friends with me on Steam and you have this game. You will be shamed if you are below me. You will be ignored if you're above me. Oh, come on. Almost want to... Right, there we go. I've turned track IR off now. That's probably the easiest thing to have done. Which means we won't be able to use our mirrors, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's an issue. Oh, great. And now, okay. It's now put me on the... Oh, come on. It's now put me on the other side of the road as well. Because, yeah, thanks. You know, I was saying that I really liked Fernbus. You know, I said that earlier. And because of these barriers now, I can't go back the other way. It doesn't even know that I'm not going the right way. Why did it scare him? Try to make us go upside down. That's why you should wear your seatbelt. Right, so we need to come off and go back the other way. Which we can't... Oh god, it's going to be interesting now. How the hell are we going to do that at this junction? Uh-huh. I need to go... Okay. Oh, and now it's raining. So if I go right here... Hang on, there we go. It's caught up now. Okay, we're okay. It's going to take you back round now. Blimey. Well, interesting. Okay, straight on here. See, I did say that there was an issue with the steering. I think what it could be, because on this install, I've probably got bits of the beta versions of games or features installed. So that could be having an issue. So I need to unbeta myself. Like how the wipers turn on before the rain. Yeah, normally in car left here, no minute. Normally in cars, I try not to activate the wipers myself. I'll just even like risk, you know, not being able to see the road. But it's like, no, I've got auto wipers. I'm not going to be turning them on myself. I shouldn't have to do that. Same with headlights. Like, no, the lights will tell me when it's got dark. I'm not going to put them on. Right, can we make it now to Luxembourg? We'll try that again. Let's hope the steering doesn't go light at the same place. We will see what happens. Oh god, yeah, that got dark. Oh, isn't this where I did the flippy thing? No, 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 no. I think it was a change of direction, the speed, and like the fact that I was on a bit of a hill. It's all combined to be like, no. Never had a car with auto wipers and lights. Blimey. First one I had, I bought a brand new C3 in 2003. Yeah, that was the first car I had with auto wipers and lights. Every car I've had since has had them. And I struggle now if I drive like the vans at work. It's like, oh god, you've got to put the wipers on yourself. How 1950s, and like having to turn a light switch. So I couldn't drive anything on the motorway now without having cruise control. I went to look left there, right there with Track IR. The thing is, it's some those things you get used to. I find it difficult to turn them on. I just get used to it. That's the problem with technology like that. You get used to it doing stuff for you. It's like even putting the key in the ignition. I think I got out of a van at work the other day and went to press the dash to stop the engine. Like, oh no, I've got to actually turn a key rather than press a button. Because it's so hard putting a key in a slot. Cruise control. Yeah, again, that was on my first C3, I think. On the motorway, it's just so nice. And like next weekend, dual carriageway journey, and then motorway, set the cruise control at 70 and just sit back and relax. Obviously, you still got to keep aware of your surroundings, so occasionally you have to pause it and unpause it, but it just makes it so much better. Certainly like doing the journey you're doing next weekend. 5 or 6 hours sat on a motorway, pretty much. The car uses a lot of fuel with cruise con. Really? Shouldn't do, because it's maintaining a speed, so it'll just be regulating the throttle like you do. Right, 167k till we arrive in Luxembourg. We'll try risking turning Track IR back on. And we got Thunder. Well, yeah, it's like modern automatic gearboxes. They're more fuel efficient than manuals. because they're always in the right gear, especially when you get up to these sort of 7 or 8 speed gearboxes. My first auto was a 3-speed. Like these. This is an 8-speed auto in this Scania, so it's going to be at a higher rev range, so technically using more fuel. If this was like a 12-speed, as the one we were in earlier was, the revs are lower. It's got more gears to choose from. That's why majority, all modern trucks now are autos. All modern coaches, buses are all autos. I like a manual gearbox, but my next car will be an automatic again. Well, the way they're going now with hybrids and electrics and stuff like that, they'll all be automatics. But there are times where it is quite nice to change gear. But I do like an auto. I like an auto mated to a diesel as well, because you've got the torque of the diesel and it's quite lazy. Yeah, most EVs haven't got gears. Yeah, there are times when I do like changing gear myself. A good A road or B road. But there are times where if you're sat in traffic, certainly if I lived in London and I had to travel, then yeah, I'd have an auto. I did a trip down to Cornwall once. Drove a Discovery automatic. We got stuck on the A30, and it was just so much easier being an auto. I've done the same sort of thing in manuals, and your clutch leg it absolutely kills if you're in traffic, because you're just coming on and off the clutch. The amount of times that you've tried changing or tried putting your right foot on the clutch because your left leg's absolutely killing. Also, you don't get that in an auto. Again, depends on the sort of driving. Yeah, I've never had a vehicle with adaptive cruise control. I think that would be probably be on my next car. Yeah, again, I used to jump in and out of an auto and a manual, and occasionally you'll just go for the clutch when you stop in an auto. To remember. Right, 100k to go to arrive in Luxembourg. It could have been an issue with the VDL 106, problems we had, because we had no problems at all up until that point. But I will uninstall and reinstall the game. So when are you travelling home then, John? Tomorrow? I'm guessing it'll be tomorrow. And then back to work on Monday. Okay, back in here. Oh, the rain is done so well in this. You're off to the 23rd. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool then. So you've got a few days at home then before you travel back south again. Shame you can have tied it all into one and travelled back up to East Midlands on Friday, then gone home on Saturday. Gonna have to go all the way past and all the way back down again. Oh, that's got a bit laggy. Oh yeah, the standing water in this is so well done, and the rain is good. The audio of the rain is really good. So I even like the indicator noise. I can't stay in a lane, but apart from that. Thunder. $55K to go. So next time we'll carry on from Luxembourg and make the trip to Paris, then to Bern, then to Vienna, and then back to the Treff Hotel again. Yeah, I've done a long train journey in years. I imagine that'd be quite nice. Just relaxing. That's why I think when we go to York in December, I think we're going to do train. So I'll drive to Derby and then train from Derby to York, and then train back from York to Derby. And that'd be quite nice. Right, 38K. Yes, I imagine it would have probably been cheaper to drive, but it was a heck of a drive down, wasn't it? Braking. All braking. I used to live in York. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to the Railway Museum. Train from Reading to Paddington, bit of a tube, then train from King's Cross to Dundee. Oh, you haven't got a change? So direct train. Oh, that's even nicer. Right, off here into Luxembourg. Some bushes on the road, so I haven't sorted those out. Hey guy what? Hello, hey guy what? Okay, has Dylan got like Trent syndrome now? Another bush in the road. Careful of that. Dwylan. Is he Welsh? It's Dwylan, isn't it? Welsh still on, isn't it lovely? Right, 15K to go, and then we will run through that leaderboard of shame and shame some people. Right, and the rain has stopped. So that is good. Nope, not turn there. Next one. Yeah, I'm thinking the issues might have been the 106 might have been causing us some problems. That certainly had some audio issues, but I will reinstall this ready for next time, just in case there are any beta bits that are left in. And yeah, we'll carry on this journey 2 weeks' time. Yeah, I've done a standard MAN, the VDL double-decker, the VDL 106, which had all sorts of issues, and then this. Although I ended up upside down in this, so there's definitely some issues, so I will do a reinstall. First time I've played it in a couple of months. But we made it to Luxembourg. I didn't think we'd get as much done of the journey as we have today. I didn't anticipate going this long, in all fairness, because I'm back again in 3 hours' time for another stream. Stream number 2 of the day. Down on the farm. Luxembourg, where you don't actually pull into the bus station because it's over there and that'd be quite obvious. No, we'll just stop at the car park opposite the bus station. Do not understand this at all. This is just really, really weird. I don't know why.
Echt mal ein Beispiel nehmen.
You know, bus station over there. The first time I came here, before it was released, because I was doing the beta testing then, I think it was like, why are we not stopping at the bus station over here? When you could have quite happily just like pulled in here. There's a bay here. Why don't they just put into here? It's just really odd. Anyway, right then. So, without getting run over, we will go back to our coach, end this leg of the journey, and then we'll have a look at that leaderboard of shame. Yeah, feet sound soaked. I got soggy socks. Right then, let's log out. See how we did on that bit of the journey. Upside down slightly a bit there. That's all good. Drove 302k. They like the air conditioning that time, so that's good. Have they changed the walking noise? Yes. Damage to property, had 3 accidents. Drove on the road 98.4% of the time. Or 1.6% of that I was upside down. A bit of speeding. So we'll go back to the main menu. And we'll go through the leaderboard of shame. Okay then. So I'm at 535. Top 100 have all got far too much time on their hands. Okay, so Alan is at 121. Sandy Nut at 189. Skip over that. 469 is Pharaoh Bird. 501 is Ed. How is Ed in front of me? What? Has Ed secretly been playing Fernbus? Stewie B at 518. I'm at 535. Sky Blue is 896. Scouse at 1224. Dylan at 1617. Lee at 1941. Amy Lou at 2465. Ethan Afro at 2620. Captain Chaos has been playing it at 2775. Mike Shep at 2849. Jeff at 3763. Just Branko at 4402. Tap Out at 4560. Manly still alive at 4746. Another Dylan at 4863. Chris Brown at 4890. Dom Rado at 5005. Sam been playing it as well. 5020. Toe McNinja at 5117. Hackett at 5203. Tux at 5533. Ortog at 6625. Big Mac at 8223. Trent at 9145. FS Flyer at 10937. Talbot at Dory, remember Dory, 11033. N Quarter 11469. Larwood, don't think he's played it much, at 15889. Michael at 17062. Matthew at 19006. The Hill at 19426. Pina at 19695. Blinky at 19905. Sonata at 20025. Bloodlock at 21077. Bob at 24359. Scully at 26355. Tom at 32259. Melting Lava at 34516. Crispy at 42943. Gazpode at 46828. Brad at 51971. AT Gaming at 52153. Kerry at 57375. These are the people now. Well, we'll just call them idiots. We'll just go straight out there and call them all idiots. How? Dan at 68448. Johnny at 79698. Luke at 8588. Noz at 83289. How? Midiego at 92165. Danny at 95641. Josh Stevens at 113798. Jack Mullin at 122,407. Liam, who was watching earlier, 122,942, has played the game once and taken 128,655. Played the game once. You should all be suitably ashamed of yourselves. So there we go. We will end there. Next time we will carry on from Luxembourg, make our way down to Paris, Paris to Bern, Bern to Vienna, and then Vienna back to the Treff Hotel Panorama. And then who knows, there could be more Fernbus to come after that. So there we go. Thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last, 3 hours. I will be back again in 3 hours for another 3 hours on the farm. So yeah, thank you indeed, and we'll run the credits, and I'll have a lie down in the darkened room. So thank you to Dylan for turning up in the end, for Larwood and Nightbot for doing no moderation because none was needed, to the Control Owl or whatever it was, to Old Town Rowan for following, Alex for subscribing, and Tozza and Crisp for hosting. Thank you very much indeed. I will be back then in 3 hours time down on the farm. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.